get a ticket. Away we go, second half. Who's going to be celebrating in about 35, 40 minutes from now? Galway, long time waiting since 1988. Waterford even longer, way back in 1959. Ball is dropping in around the house is Maurice Shannon. Dahi Burke is with him. A little bit of assistant radio too. Here's Maurice Shannon. Colin Callanan goes down bravely, and back there is Pádraig Mannion. The reinforcements arrive just in time, and Mannion lays it off far as Garrod McInerney. Garrod under a little bit of pressure. Not one but two Waterford players. Austin Gleeson, Jake Dillon in there as well. Another mad scramble. Pádraig Mannion again throwing himself around the place bravely, courageously. He's such a fine hurler. Referee Fergal Horgan has blown the whistle, and he's going to give a throw ball. In comes Kevin Moore. It's the captain. Still going forward. He's gone past three of the Galway lads. Back there is Aidan Hart. In again comes Kevin Moore, now working hard without the ball. The tenacity, the determination of both of these teams is very impressive. Johnny Cohen, nice little bit of stick work. Gathers it up and gives it long. Clyde de Burke comes across. Gives it low. Over fires Dara Fives. Quick hands. Back fires de Burke again. Pulls the brakes. Turns around and lets fly into the Galway half of the field. It's game on now for this All-Ireland title. Michael Brick Walsh, getting to know each other, is over officially at half-time. Way comes Adrian Toohey.
Yeah, he caught it 3 times. A good call by Fergal Horgan. Straight in, and Marty, you can see the pressure that Waterford are putting on. Galway are trying not to hit it long, they're trying to work it out, but the pressure that Austin Gleeson there, on at least 4 occasions in the game, he's dispossessed Galway men, and you just watch Toohey. I think Brick Walsh might have been fouled there as well, but Toohey burst out with this ball and caught it 3 times at this level. That's unforgivable.
Remember the scoreline: Galway 14 points, Waterford 2-7. This to level the match for the 4th time, 3 times level in the first half. And as we saw with our panel just confirming that Kieran Bennett was the scorer, that slither going all the way past Colin Callanan, which will disappoint this man in particular, Micheál Donoghue, in his 2nd year in charge. Pádraig Mannion stands over the slither, focused as always. Outside the 45, hits the ball straight between the posts and over the bar. His 4th point of the game.
Well, Marty, see Joe Canning now at centre forward. He spent the first half at left half forward. Johnny Lynn gone back inside. Conor Whelan, Conor Cooney, and just interesting to see now, can Joe get on more ball. Johnny Lynn struggling a bit. He had a couple of assists in the first half, but looking a bit rusty considering it's his first start in 2 years for Galway.
Nice pick up by Jamie Barron. Nice stick work again. Good hands. Look at that. Sharp. Focus. Giving it back to Dara Fives, who's also working hard. Ball up for Jake Dillon, who got the last touch. Linesman says Galway. Once again, the tension is palpable in Croke Park. I haven't felt that much tension, I suppose, in All-Ireland final in a long time, but there is almost an eerie silence.
It's stop-start, you know, there's an awful lot of nerves. It's just about getting over the line for whichever team can win this one.
Aidan Hart puts it in. Chasing after it is Conor Whelan. Got one chance, one opportunity. And he's going for his second, getting by Noel Connors and Tadhg de Burke. Still the referee allows the advantage now. I think he's blown his whistle. And Conor Whelan, running at the Waterford defence, asks serious questions because he got past Noel Connors. Then it was Tadhg de Burke. There's the foul there, unquestionably. Correct call.
Yeah, right call. And I think Gerald Lucknam was just saying at half-time that Galway have to do more of that if they want to win this. They have to use that pace up front, take them on. And Conor Whelan, you know, he is having a brilliant year, very strong. Had a great game for the under-21s, even though they were beaten last Saturday as well against Limerick.
Joe Canning with his 5th point in the match. And puts Galway just a little bit in front. 15 points to 2-8.
Yeah, and interesting, Austin Gleeson right up on the 21-yard line now. Garrett McInerney picking him up, and obviously the long puck out with a bit of wind, I think, with them is going to be a feature in the second half.
Puck out by Stephen O'Keefe. Maurice Shanahan is on the slither, cutting inside. Thought about giving a hand pass, got inside the cover and then drove it wide. And to be fair to Morris, as he was getting off the ground, he was apologising to Pádraig Mannion, who obviously said, lay it back. Morris didn't hear it, he went for the score. Just for the record, that's Waterford's 5th wide of the game. It's that close, nip and tuck. Jonathan Glenn played a bit of football in New York, in the Bronx, in Gaelic Park over the last 2 years. He's without a Hurley at the moment. It comes for us Jamie Barron. Jamie from 4 Mile Water. Lovely hands. And away goes Jamie. Past the 45. Good old McInerney with him. He lays it back. Ferris O'Mahony. O'Mahony from Ballygunner. And that's great play. 5 points for Pádraig Mahony. Created, produced by Jamie Barron. Finished by Pádraig Mahony.
Yeah, and Jamie Barron, absolutely brilliant this year for Waterford. Had a quite enough first 10 minutes, but he's after powering into the game. He scored 2 great points, and again that selflessness that you take for granted from Jamie Barron. A brilliant point by Mahony.
Like so many players playing in this All-Ireland hurling final. Played Fitzgibbon Cup with University College Cork. Jamie Barron is one of those. Ball comes down for us. David Burke gives it back for us. Good old McInerney. The game beginning to sparkle a little bit. Cutting inside Joseph Cooney, cutting into the space, but great tenacious defending by Waterford. There is nobody at home. Cup of tea as he drives it up into the Galway half of the field. In comes David Burke. The referee blows his whistle. Derek McGrath is concerned about Jake Dillon, who's not alone his team player for Waterford, but he's also his clubmate. As this is what happened with David Burke coming across on Jake Dillon. The referee blowing the whistle immediately, and he's giving a yellow card to the Galway captain.
Yeah, and proper order as well. Don't miss time tackle. He wasn't going to get there, and he still followed through. Caught Jake Dillon down top of the head, and probably lucky enough that it's only a yellow. But you saw Joseph Cooney there
doing at the moment.
Yeah, and great athleticism as well around that middle of the field, with Kevin Moran and Jamie Barron in particular.
Pádraig Mahony
sliding it in over the bar.
Over the crossbar. Listen to the roar of the Waterford fans. They're beginning to believe again. Much better experience for them in this All-Ireland final than what they had 9 years ago against Kilkenny. They are producing a performance. Changes being made on the Galway side. Niall Burke is coming on for Jonathan Glenn. And they are ready. It's welcome to the All-Ireland final. And while all that is going on, Adrian Toohey hand passes it over towards John Hanbury. Good work on this occasion by Conor Cooney, leaving it in low. Referee blows the whistle. Niall Burke was being fouled by Shane Fives, who were getting to know each other a little bit earlier. No doubt about the free.
Yeah, very clever ball there by Conor Cooney. You can see that he saw the move inside. And
2 All-Ireland minor, 2 under-21s. That's Joe Canning, CV.
In the forward club, Marty, would he swap them all for one of these? That's the question. I think he would.
Joe Canning hits it spot on, straight over the black spot. Size level in Croke Park for the 6th time. Quick ball by Stephen O'Keefe, and it's dropped long into the Galway half. And oh, what about that? What about that for a catch? Guess who? It's Austin Gleeson. 6 against 6. McInerney against Gleeson. Still Austin Gleeson. Aussie. It takes 3 Galway men to stop it. Ball is loose and available. David Burke is in there. Jamie Barron chasing Aidan Hart. Aidan Hart, little jink to the left. And whips it down the field. Good wrist. Down towards Conor Whelan. Battle with Noel Connors. Whelan, little push on the passage man. Free to Waterford. 82,300. Let their feelings be known.
Yeah, Mark,
the decibel levels have gone up.
Yeah, first little bit of a Jezebel. What a catch by Austin Gleeson. And I have to say, I felt he was fouled after that. He went across the field, thought he was fouled. He didn't get the free in. And Noel Connors, I've mentioned him a lot of times already, the man-marking job that he's doing on Whelan immense.
Tig de Burka dropping it in again. Maurice Shanahan knocks it down, goes back to Galway. In comes Aidan Hart, hefty shoulder. Aidan Hart goes down, comes back outside, use of the short grip, and it's whipped between the posts and over the bar. It is Pádraig Mahony's 7th point of the game.
Yeah, that's 4 from play. He's given Pádraig Mahony an absolute roasting over there on that wing. He's so clever. Just watch where he's positioning all the time. He's looking for that, standing out, letting other men go for the ball and picking up that loose one. A great ball by Maurice Shanahan out to him and a great score.
Colin Callan goes long, runs on for David Burke on a yellow card, but captain of the tribesmen, a leader from the St. Thomas's Club. His dad was manager of the St. Thomas's Club that won the All-Ireland back in 2013, one of 6 brothers. steeped in hurling, love their hurling in Peterswell. 45 minutes on the clock, nobody going away. This is going all the way to the wire. Picked up off the ground, John Hanbury. He tried to flick it up. Fergal Horgan saw it. Correct call, yet again.
You know, we've seen a couple of things. You'd never see, look, that was so obvious. He still did it. Adrian Toohey came out, caught it 3 times. All-Ireland finals, you know, there's so much pressure on. You're going to make those sort of mistakes, and it's whoever can eradicate them. You saw the mistake for the goal. You know, Galway, that's a goal and 2 points that they've given away from very, very silly mistakes.
They're beginning to believe. Meanwhile, down the sideline, quick management conversation. Will we make a move? And on the field of play, Pádraig Mahoney concentrates on hitting the sliotar down into the Davin end for his 8th point of the match. Galway 17 points, Waterford 212. Colm Cannon goes long, this time with the puck out, knocked away sweetly. Pádraig Mahoney giving the ball away on this occasion. Aidan Hart just took his eye off it. Jittery nerves. Gerard McInerney being challenged by Michael Brick Walsh. Lays it off as Johnny Cohn gets by first challenge. Heading for the second. Knocked away. Joseph Cooney. Passes going astray. Waterford playing with his tenacity. They're on a roll at the moment. And look at who's available. Where are the Galway defenders? It's the leader, it's the captain, it's Kevin Moore, and then he's driven it wide. He really had acres of Croke Park ahead of him. He should have kept going.
Well, a brilliant ball by Pádraig Mahoney. He kicked him out, but look at the jitters, the nerves. I mentioned it there in the last few minutes. Galway there, Johnny Cohn runs through, gives away the ball, and great opportunity there for Kevin Moore, and he'll know better than anyone. That was a simple chance.
Again, Colm Cannon goes long. 2 against 2. Comes far as Niall Burke. Can he make an impact since being introduced? The body language would suggest that he's happy with that. It's over the bar. Good score.
And this is what he can do, Marty. He's a streak player. If he gets on a roll, he's capable of putting 3 or 4 balls over the bar. That's a great score from out on the sideline. And he's won a free as well since he came on. Good, great substitution.
Waterford making further changes. We've seen it before. Brian O'Halloran is coming on. And the player that's going off is Jake Diller, who's played his part. He's worked hard.
Yeah, he's worked really hard in the system. You know, he knows what's coming, but he really has been selfless out there. And you see Brian O'Halloran, what pace this man has now, and this is what he brings. He brings a completely different dimension to the game. And this is a tactic of Waterford all year. Short ball, and O'Keefe will launch it right up into the square now.
It's dropping from the sky. Dropping. Loose available ball. Picked up on this occasion by John Hanbury. Goes long, goes straight down the middle. Goal Connors, Conor Whelan kicks it forward far as Niall Burke. Will he jink to the right? Will he go it alone? He'll tap it over the bar. He's only been on a couple of minutes, but Niall Burke from Ormore Mary has already made an impression.
Yeah, Conor Whelan very sharp there again. Just a little flick out. Waterford using this one again.
This time Galway put the pressure on, with the result that the ball is dropping just a little bit shorter than normal. There's a chop down. Fergal Horgan, the referee, spotting it. I have to say, I think Fergal Horgan is doing very well in the All-Ireland final.
I was just going to say it, Marty. He's absolutely spot on. Every call he's made, you know, hopefully don't put the jinx on him now, and you know, but he's been very, very sharp. He let the game flow in the first half, only a couple of frees, but everything that he's pulled up has been a free.
Free going to be taken between the 45 and 65. Galway half of the field.
Yeah, I think Dan Shannon out having a word with Austin Gleeson. You know, he hasn't really been in the game. They need to get him on the ball. He hasn't scored. And you know, you'd imagine to win this, they're going to need a couple of points from Gleeson.
He's going for it. And the sliotar is over the crossbar. Yeah, well into Hill 16.
Yeah, that's a great response by Galway. They went a point down. They've scored the last 3 points now to put themselves a couple of points up, and that's a great strike by Joe Canning.
2 points between the teams, 20 minutes to go in the championship of 2017. Guy Burke beating Maurice Shannon and winning himself for free.
Yeah, and I think Waterford changed their tactic. They're tucking every ball down high. You have Dahi Burke, Gareth McInerney, you know, very, very strong in the air. They're winning that breaking ball, and I thought when they were working the ball maybe out the wing with a shorter puck out in the first half and then playing it up the sides, you know, it was working better for them.
And I presume, Michael, that's because of the presence of Maurice Shannon. Once he's in there, they're
trying to find him with the long one, but it's not working.
Colin Callanan, who was third choice goalkeeper back in 2012 behind James Cahill and Fergal Flannery. 3 years later, all-star goalkeeper 2015. Shane Fives got us that. Ty de Burka, a little bit too high, had to scoop it up, didn't foul. He's under a little bit of pressure here. Good work by Ty de Burka. Drops it down into the middle of the field. Nicely picked up by David Burke. Burke hits an almighty wallop of the slipper, and it's straight over the bar for his fourth point of the game.
Well, he's one of the great midfielders, Marty, of any era. And, you know, one little blip against Tip, and there was a lot of people worrying about All-Ireland final day, captain of Galway, 4 points from play. What a leader he is today out there. Johnny Cohen won as well. The midfield battle, brilliant. Moran and Byrne having their moments as well. But Galway edging at the moment. 5 from play now from the 2 Galway midfielders.
The momentum seems to have swung from the sunny southeast up to the west. Now can Waterford, with Brian O'Halloran and Maurice Shannon operating up front, come back. Brian O'Halloran, what a fantastic point. That is a thing of beauty.
Well, it wasn't a percentage shot. I was going to say he's, you know, maybe no support, but look at that, the confidence to do that. And game really opening up now. Last 4 or 5 brilliant scores from play. We've seen Niall Burke with a couple, David Burke, and now that one from Brian O'Halloran. That was badly needed. Galway, you know, on a roll, and super score. Brian O'Halloran has made a massive difference in every game this year when he's come in. 2
points between the teams again. Joe Canning has picked up an injury, and there's a bit of concern in the middle of the field that he's Jason Flynn that's going to be introduced. Another very tall man indeed, 6'5", going to be introduced as the ball dropping down. Picked up in this, or almost picked up by Kevin Moore. Galway had the jittery nerves about 10 minutes ago. Now it's Waterford's turn. Shane Fives again vacuums up. Ty de Burka throws the ball up into the air, goes for height so he can't be hooked or blocked. Falls down nicely for Pádraig Mahony. Does something similar. They're aiming for Maurice Shanahan. Gareth Burke got a touch to it. Here comes Morris. He's going to go for it. He's swung down and brought down by Aidan Hart. A free, dead straight in front of the goalpost, and I'm sure Fergal Horgan is going to have a word with the Cork man as well.
Yeah, definitely fouler. Pádraig Mahony again. First of all, the way he won the breaking ball, he read where it was going to break and then spotted the one-on-one inside. Morris did very well to hold his feet. Dahi Burke very strong in the air, but Morris broke it and won the free, and Aidan Hart is going to get a yellow now out of that.
Fergal Horgan, the referee, wants to have a word. There's a blood substitution going to happen as well. Obviously, Garrod picked up an injury just a moment ago, and it's going to be Aidan Hart that's going to get the yellow card. That's the left half back. Joined Don Hanbury as well on the yellow card list.
You mentioned Jason Flynn, he's in there now as well for Cathal Mannion, and again, a player with massive ability on his day. Great goal poacher, and interesting to see now if he can make the impact. And it's going to come down to it. It's down to the wire now. There's only going to be a point in it. What subs can make the difference and maybe swing this game?
Pádraig Mahony takes the free, takes the point. His 9th of the game. 1 point between the teams. 2-14 Waterford, 21 points Galway. Confirmation of the substitution that just happened. Cathal Mannion off, Jason Flynn in. Waterford introduced Tommy Ryan, and Michael Brick Walsh is the player that's called ashore. What a legend this man is in the sunny southeast. 34 years of age. He's given it everything. Will it be enough to win an All-Ireland medal? It's now the turn of Tommy Ryan, a fresh pair of legs. 55 minutes, heading towards 56. Nipping in, Jason Flynn. First touch, first shot, first score.
That's brilliant anticipation. Just look at the way he picked that, how quickly he was on the move there. And this guy has everything, and there's another Waterford player down injured.
2 points between the teams again. Micheál O'Donoghue urging from the sideline.
And Marty, what's another factor here? The subs coming on are completely different players than the players going off. Michael Brick Walsh, strong.
All through the championship journey. Breaking ball. Picked up by David Burke. Adrian Toohey. Miscues. And Waterford have the possession. Shane Fives gives it over towards Ty DeBurka. Loses in the sunshot. Jason Flynn knocking it back far as Joe Canning. Turn, the ball is blocked. Comes far as Kieran Bennett. The call comes from Philip Manning. Galway working hard. Hand pass. Back pass. It works. Over far as Dara Fives in the middle of the field. Waterford struggling to find their rhythm. They need a score. They get a wide.
Yeah, wide ball. That was a great chance there for Dara Fives. We've seen them all during the championship landing those ones, and took them 5 or 6 passes to get the ball. Good work by Jason Flynn and Joe Canning, and Joe well blocked again. And Joe now gone into full forward. I'd say his knee is at him, and see will he get one chance maybe in there.
Shane Fives again trying to sweep the ball up here. Linesman is in there in the middle of it. And it looks like he's going to give a throw ball here. He's undecided. The referee now arrives, and he's going to sort matters out. He's been informed it is a throw ball. He was unsure.
Should have been a Galway ball. That can be, all these things can be crucial.
Well, it could work out that way. Here comes David Burke. Crossfield ball over towards Jason Flynn. Nipping in, Dara Fives. Vacuuming up. Kevin Moore trying to inspire his colleagues as the clock ticks towards the 59th minute. It's Tommy Ryan from Tallow. Hitting it in from in front of the Cusack. My word. Score of the game, perhaps, in the All-Ireland final 2017. Remember his name, Tommy Ryan.
And Marty, that's what I'm talking about. John Hanbury hasn't had that threat all day. Look at that for a burst of pace by Tommy Ryan. And that's an incredible score. Off the ball, Joe Canning, Barry Coughlin, both of them on the ground there wrestling. A minute ago, I'd say Fergal Horgan will have to go in now to sort that one out. And this is exactly, exactly what Derek McGrath would have planned for. To get it down to the last 10 minutes, be there or thereabouts, the impact of those subs. But Galway's subs have done very well since they come on as well. Intriguing, brilliant second half. The first half took a long time to get going, but this is tactical now.
It started deep inside their own half of the field. We were watching actually the incident as well. It was happening in the background. That's Barry Coughlin that's being spoken to, and it's a yellow card for the Ballygunner man, the Waterford full-back, pleading his innocence, but to no avail. Colin Callanan going to take the puck out again. Noel Connors and Mannion. There's a collision. They all fall down, but again it's Shane Fives bursting forward. He's giving it everything, Shane Fives. Needs to release the ball. And referee felt he was over-carrying.
I think he was fouled. I think he was fouled on the way out before that. I think he was fouled on the way out, and to be fair, look, he was pulled back there, and I think a harsh, very harsh free.
It's about the only decision I've seen so far that I disagree with the referee, to be honest. But Shane Fives looked like he was being fouled, but the referee obviously was up close, had a better view. The free is for Galway, just inside the Waterford 65-metre line.
Yeah, all these calls are big. The line ball there a minute ago, I thought it was a Galway ball. They didn't get it. That's what can happen.
1 point between the teams. 60th minute now passed. Joe Canning lifts and strikes and gets his 8th point of the game. Stephen O'Keefe goes short. Back pass is rather poor, I have to say. In comes Barry, comes the challenge, and Barry Coughlin from Conor Cooney. Referee says play on. Gathering it is Brian O'Halloran. Ball becomes loose and available, and once again it's John Hanbury. Switching play over towards Conor Cooney. Oh, great hands. No Hurling. Gets it in. There's a chance here for Niall Burke. Waterford retreat. They're in there in their numbers, and they have the slither back. Once again, it's Shane Fives. Lays it off quickly, smartly, trying to get the pass out for Philip Manning. Galway, working so hard, adopting that essential ingredient for success. Work, work, work. Waterford were doing it earlier. Now there's another bit of this stalemate just outside the D as such, and the referee has given another throw ball. Going to throw it in quickly. Knocked away on this occasion. Ball is flicked up high, and the ball is is sent straight between the posts. What a score. Conor Cooney, third point of the match for the St. Thomas's man. Puck out is gathered brilliantly by David Burke, his clubmate. On first, Jason Flynn. Listen to the roar of the Galway fans. Here's Flynn. Here's a point. And in the twinkle of an eye, in the space of a minute and a half, the game goes towards Galway and the West.
And Marty, we didn't get a chance to comment on the previous score. Conor Cooney, what a point. We've seen some unbelievable points by Galway. They haven't scored many goals this year. It's all big points. Scores. Great touch by Tiger Burke there again.
Long puck out this time by Stephen O'Keefe. Gathered here by Kevin Moore. He's going for the score on the Galway 65-metre line. Is it going? No, it's not. Ball is wide. The pressure mounting on Waterford. Galway really have stepped up a gear.
Yeah, and look, a big call to start Jonathan Glynn in this game, leave off Niall Burke. He's come on and scored 2. Jason Flynn has come on and scored 2. Conor Cooney has 3 from play. Joe with 2 from play. Joseph Cooney 2 from play. Cathal Mannion 2 from play. Great spread of scores across the Galway forward line. Shane Bennett hasn't scored, he's gone off. Jake Dillon didn't score. Brick Walsh didn't score. Austin Gleeson hasn't scored. And this is what's telling now.
Galway haven't scored a goal since the championship match against Dublin. But they have enough points on the board. Right now, they're 4 points in front. 7 minutes left in the All-Ireland final. History awaits. But can Waterford respond? Stephen O'Keefe going to take the free. Waterford going to make another change. Meanwhile, Stephen O'Keefe drops it in around the house. Maurice Shanahan is underneath it. They attack the ball. Maurice Shanahan somehow managed to gather it. Well, at least I thought he did, but he didn't. As Galway come away with it. Over first Johnny Cohen, stepping away from the challenge. Slither kicking it forward. Chasing after this is Noel Connors. With him is Mannion. Back outside. First Joe Canning. Joe Canning, beautiful skill. Beautiful, like a ballet dancer. Michael Flatley wouldn't do it on Riverdance. Joe Canning does it in Crook Park before 82,300, but the ball is wide.
Jason Flynn, I'm after praise now. He got a rush of blood there. He had all day to come down with that, take his time and stick it over the bar, or even go on with it. It was a brilliant piece of play. Look at that for a great catch. And he'll kick himself when he looks back on that one. He had all day then when he settled himself to put it over the bar. And, you know, Galway, they probably need 1 or 2 more. They're not home yet.
Colin Dumford coming on for Jamie Barron, who'd given absolutely everything. But right now, that's the scoreboard just on your television screen. 25 points to 21. 25 points to 215.
Yeah.
Patrick Kern is coming on, another star forward, and the player that's going off is Kieran Bennett.
Yeah, they're going to push up, I think, man on man now, and Galway will get a lot of room here now inside in the full forward line, and will they get a goal chance?
Referee again wanting the puck out to be taken as the substitution. He's explaining that the substitution hadn't actually fully taken place. Stephen O'Keefe changes his mind and goes down towards the Cusack stand. Linesman indicates that it is a Waterford ball. 65.5 minutes. 29-year gap waits Micheál Donoghue and the people of Galway. Is it about to end? Austin Gleeson, capable of putting this over the bar. It's dropping in, it's dropping to the right and wide.
And just the last few chances, Marty, that Waterford had, you know, Kevin Moore had a great chance there earlier in the half, pucked it wide, he pucked another one wide. Austin Gleeson there, just at 4 or 5 when the pressure's really on, and Galway now just to be feeling 1 more point, you know, put them 5 up. It'll be very, very hard for Waterford to get back. 4, they're still in it.
Puck out by Colin Callanan. Shane Fives goes up for it, doesn't gather it cleanly. Gone back is Kevin Moore, trying to get away from Johnny Cohen. 2 against 1 here. Good work this time again by Brian O'Halloran. Brian O'Halloran is fouled. Like Ty Jaburka, Clashmore man in the middle of the field. Waterford are not giving up, but they need a score badly.
They need a score. They're back to 3 if Pádraig Mahoney can put this over. That was great work by Brian O'Halloran. There was 2 Galway men around him. A little bit of hesitancy there from Garrod McInerney, and then popped O'Halloran, won the ball and won the free.
9 times.